But the one thing that I found really disgusting, and I did a show on that this morning, is I got, I don't know how many thumbs down that my dog, a family member and friend of mine, passed away, and I cannot believe the hate in this world. My dog is pretty close to me as a family member, like a child. I think she possibly had internal bleeding because I noticed her feces were dark for quite a while. And this could have been happening over a while. It could have been her liver, kidneys. I have no idea. But I got very upset this morning, not only for the thumbs down that I got on my show, but the veterinarian in Bantayan out here hung up on me. I said, look, my dog is dying. I can't take her in. You need to come down because he does come down. You pay for visits. I cannot come down. I cannot come down. And I was furious at the veterinarian, furious at him. There's really probably nothing he could have done anyway, actually. This was so sudden to me, but I've noticed that lately she's been kind of listless. She hasn't been eating regularly. And I thought it was just that, dogs go into heat twice a year. And I thought, from my reading and experience, that their appetite changes. And I was really hoping that's all it really was. And I was really hoping. But she had vomited a little bit, solid. Then I had taken her out, and she did go pee when her mother went out, when the puppy went out. And she came back in, went to lay down. The next thing you know, she went over to the other side of the table and laid there very listless. It was happening. And I knew it wasn't good. But then I seen Gilda called me over and said she had released some excrement and some urine. And I knew that was it. And when I went in the other room for something, Gilda called me over there crying. Um, Dog kind of made a movement with her arm over to her head. Then she was lifeless. And this is probably the biggest catastrophe that's happened to me since I've lived out here. Death is part of life. We all know that. But I've never been able to handle it. I'm upset for two reasons. One, at that veterinarian, and the neighborhood will know. But I'm also upset at the viewers. I've never seen and experienced so much hate in my life. Never. Instead of people saying, sorry about your dog, although one person did on my comment section, there was some rude comments. And then before I took the show down, there were at least 20 thumbs down. And I'm thinking, why would you put thumbs down when something horrible like this happened? Where is the compassion with anybody on here? I don't think it exists. I made a show and I used a lot of expletives, believe me, I did, geared toward these heartless people on here. I don't even have any motivation to blog anymore. I really don't. It's gone. But I did want to have my say on here, and I did earlier. Passport TV, I hope you rot in hell. I really hope you rot in fucking hell. I don't agree with the island guy about people, but he's right about you. You are heartless, you are uncaring, and you went wrong somewhere in life. All the shows you put out, you're too cowardice to put your face on there, and that tells me everything that I need to know about you. You're a heartless coward. And by the way, I got bored of your same rhetoric show after show. I'm not harmed by your comments. It only makes you look bad. You have to live with yourself. I don't. And to the other people that think it's funny that my dog, my family member, my companion passed away this morning, what I wish on you is something that's not very good. And you all know who you are. If there is something such as karma, I hope it hits you all fiercely, fiercely, and with lots of pain. That's what I say to you. Jesus Christ, I was so emotional on my video. Something important to me died. It's like my child. And I get 20 thumbs down on that. As I said in my earlier broadcast, what's wrong with you people? I knew there's a bunch of fuck-ups up here, but I did not realize to the extent. But I should have realized it because it happened with Mike Kaysen. Heartless people that wished he was dead when he was in the hospital. But when he died, they displayed his body like Roberto, that worthless piece of human trash who has accused my wife and myself of egregious things that he denies emphatically on his shows. When we've got the videos, I am not done with you, Roberto. I assure you, I am not done with you. Not by a long shot. Imagine, thumbs down. A vlogger comes on here and talks about his, call it what it is, a family member passing away. And you laugh. And you give 20 fucking thumbs down. And it would have been more if I didn't take it off. What is wrong with you people? You are sick. There's no words to describe how I feel. How this society has turned into this. I'm embarrassed to say that I'm part of this society. Maybe the human race does need to be fucking annihilated, but it takes a fucking virus or whatever it takes. Maybe so. Let the animals live and let the what has become what we call humanity on this planet disappear once and for all. I think it's in your God's plans. I think it's in the environmental plans. I may or may not live to see the day that some disaster like this happens, but it will. Humanity, as we call it, has gone to the shithouse. When people respond that way, they have no compassion whatsoever.